Peace, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm just trying to get it on feet outside before the weather changes and things get crazier than they already have. Love and peace, all of my sneakerheads and non-sneakerheads. I hope everyone is happy, healthy. Bringing you another informative video. This time I have the band bread ones from the 2016 release. I don't know if this pair was released in 2016, but this is the model that they came from. I got these from Brand Sneaker Twins. So before I show you guys what the kicks look like, let's take a quick look at their website. So I've actually got a pair of Yeezy 380s from this site a couple of months ago. So I'll put the link up at the top somewhere. But I was a little skeptical then, and I was skeptical again only because this is one of those sites that offers you different batches of sneakers. So conveniently, they place their story right on their homepage, which says, "We are a shoe factory with a long history from 1989. We were the Nike and Adidas OEM. More than 30 million pairs of sneakers are produced every year. In 2018, we launched the website and launched the re-engraved sneakers B2C business. We provide customers with 3 batches of products. They are UA batch, one of one batch, budget batch. We support PayPal credit cards. We ship to any country via DHL or an e-packet, and they even give you free QC pictures, 30-day returns, or change. You got to use the coupon codes to get a discount below. It looks like they're giving you $10 with the BST10, or any order 20 with the BST20, and 30 with the BST30, which is actually a pretty good deal, but that's actually over $300. And 45 for 480, it looks like, and so on. So taking a look here, right there, you can obviously see you'll get a disposable medical mask as well. They're thinking about the world. Anyway, scrolling down a little bit, you can tell just by looking at the prices, their prices are fair, very fair. So I said, hey, let me get a pair of the Jordan 1 bands. I have never had a pair of bands. I've only had Royal ones. So I just said, hey, what the heck, let's do it. Went over to their search bar and typed in just the word band. I chose the UA version. They supply high quality pictures that you can take a look through and kind of get an idea what the leather is looking like. If you scroll down, their policy is right there. They're highlighting they ship to 233 countries. And below, you can see even higher quality pictures of the shoes. So before we go too deep, let's just get right back into the unboxing. So these are the 2016 UA version of the Jordan 1 Retro Band. These shoes have an interesting story because this particular pair actually wasn't banned. It was the Nike Air Ship with a P that was banned, and it's because the color blocking had too much black and red, and it didn't really match the uniforms as what the officials were saying, and they really did. So this isn't the exact shoe that was banned. It was the Nike Air Ship. But anyways, that is the supposed date that these were banned, and that looks like it says, I'm going to say October 18th, 1984. And I don't even think the original Jordan 1 had this stamp because they wouldn't have done that, obviously. But I picked these up in a 9.5. If you've been watching my videos and you see when I got the pine greens from retail, I was a little stuck in the middle of the road on that because I usually wear a 10 and they only had a 9.5. But end of the story, now I wear a 9.5 in Jordan 1s. So this is a 9.5. And if you look closely, this is the leather quality from the time before they just start making everything supple. This is where you still kind of got like that flat black leather, kind of shiny, and the accents of red and other colors, that's where things start getting supple. So this is before that time frame, and my first impressions, I was a little confused and I was blown away at the same time because I'm like, okay, for the price, this is really good quality. I mean, like really good quality. If you can see that there, that's pretty supple. And this is the time where they weren't really supple in the shoes. This is around the shadows, which I actually kind of like this. The shoes now, the ones these days, are just a little too soft for me. They're softer on the feet, but I'm not sure if I always like the super soft leather. Like Jordan didn't play in Jordan 1s that were that soft and supple. But anyway, it's got Nike Air branding right there on the tongue. And the tongue is not stiff. It has some creases in it, like some of the retail pairs. I was actually pretty surprised. Like usually these replica pairs or UA pairs, the tongue is stiff. It felt like the real thing. I mean, take a good look at that. If you have any older Jordan 1s, and don't get me wrong, they're really comfortable. I'm actually wearing them right now as I edit this video, and I can't even feel them on my feet right now. And that's a good thing. That's how I rate a shoe. If I forget the shoes even on my foot, that's a good thing to me. That means they're not squeezing any parts of my foot. If I can't feel them, it's great. Anyway, here's the box. And I know the box, there we go. I know I like that to flip. That's got to flip for me. But the newer boxes, they look a little different now, and I'll show you that later when I compare these to the pine greens. Take a look at the Air Jordan stamp there, the original logo for Jordan. It's pretty shiny, and it was supposed to be shiny on this pair, so that's another thing that they did get right. The back of the tongue is supposed to be white, and the insoles is supposed to be white as well. Again, this is a 9.5. They are true to size. In my opinion, like I said, I just switched to 9.5s. These are true to size as a 9.5 that you would get from retail. You got the red laces, you got the white laces. I like to have the laces match the tongue of the shoe, but that's just me. Sometimes the red looks pretty good. And I think MJ was wearing these with red laces and dunking on people, and I think he wore those in a slam dunk competition. Here's the box of the pine greens. They're both 9.5, and I'm not doing this as like a legit check. I'm doing this just to show you the comparisons and kind of how the ones have changed over the last 5 years. So the box, they look pretty same. Kind of take a note of the gloss. So let's go ahead and pull out a pine green just to compare these really quickly. So looking at the pine green's leather quality, this is more reminiscent of the original shattered backboards. Back in 2016, they were trying to say this band Jordan 1 had the shattered backboard type of leather, but it did not. It's more like what you see nowadays with this pine green and all the other ones that are coming out at this point. So one is very supple, one is not as supple, more traditional looking. Both to me look great. With all that supple leather sitting up there on that pine green, it kind of makes it gives it more of like a premium feel, but to each his own. Here's a quick look at the toe boxes. Go ahead and pause that if you need to. Both look really good. Again, pine greens are a bit more soft and supple. Here's a quick at the inside of the shoe. Well, the inside panel, not the inside of the shoe. Just a quick look at the leather. The toe boxes, however, there are some differences there. Those are both left shoes, and you can already kind of see the angle of the sneaker. So just something to point out. Here's the back of them, just showing you how the leather has changed over the time. And again, this is a UA pair to a retail pair, and these just look amazing to me. I don't care what you guys think, they look amazing. Just went and grabbed the Royal one from a couple years back, and this is probably more fair of a fight as far as leather quality. So again, it's got the supple on the blue and kind of like that sheet leather of black upper. And I don't know, looking at both of them, it looks like the red is actually more soft and supple looking. I don't know. I think the red ones look better than the retail. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to the on feet. Okay, so I went down the street, and I had to do this really quickly because they're getting weird with people just being outside, even here in Colorado. But anyway, the Jordan 1, you can style these with anything. I mean, I could have threw on, I won't say pink pants, but I could have threw on purple pants, black pants, obviously camouflage pants, blue jeans, green jeans, whatever you throw at these, they will work. I'm not sure anything about yellow camouflage or anything like that, but hey, these can be worn on a daily. They're a great daily shoe. I kind of want another pair of these. I don't even know how much they were, so now I suggest just go to the site and check them out one more time. I probably would never have a pair of band ones if it wasn't for Brand Sneaker Twins, so shout out to them again. This video isn't paid, promoted, sponsored. I buy all my kicks and I wear all of my kicks. So, I mean, there's nothing more to be said. Just go ahead and check them out. I will catch you guys next time. Everybody, please stay safe, happy, healthy. One love, peace. Buy your sneakers no matter if they're retail or UAs. It doesn't matter. Love you all the same.